What is going on, you guys? And I'm Megaton as always, and welcome back to another Monster Hunter World video. And for today's video, guys, I give you guys another OP armor build set that sets. I'm going to show you guys another two sets that I think are actually the very best, or at least very good against certain monsters. So, real quickly, we have the new Lunastra. So I guess it's the girlfriend of Teostra. So let's talk to the huntsman real quick. Report. However, we received reports of its presence in the wild spiral waste, which is odd. Since it has left the other resources for once more, it's still going on, and that's why something the commander is best with investigates. Blazing sun. Interesting. Okay, so another special assignment, and I'll probably get to that and show you guys in the next video. So let me show you guys layered armor setting. Okay, you can actually do it. Okay, cool. So this is one set, guys, that I actually think is pretty darn cool. Let me just show you guys what it actually does. So I actually have the Diablo's Nero helm. I have the beta sets for all. So I have the Diablos. And actually, this is a very good hammer set in my opinion, just because it has the natural ability. And I'll show you guys right now. So I have the Diablo's helm, the Dobermill, the Diablo's Nero braces, Basil Coil, and the Dober Greaves. Now, this is a very good set, guys, if you guys want to use hammers, because let me just show you guys real quick. Just because the Diablo Mastery, it raises the sharpness as your weapon loses sharpness. So technically, you don't have to sharpen your weapon. It's a hammer. It does a lot of damage, and so it'll raise its attack power for the weapon. So, and actually, what I found real cool is that I didn't even notice this. It also boosts the ranged weapon melee attacks. But the part that I missed was the odds of stunning. That was huge, guys. I was like, wow, it naturally has that. So I ended up testing it out and stuff, and I actually found out that it actually works pretty darn good. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's a very good way to. Very good to use against monsters to actually knock them out and stuff. So very awesome. So let me just show you guys what kind. So you for the set itself, you can actually put whatever you want, just because, well, each one of these gives you. So the Diablo's helm gives you focus, which is not really that necessary, which is pretty cool, because it does. Focus actually gives you your fill rate for charged weapons increases, so it's useful. It's useful. But then I put the Dober so I can have the attack boost. And it gives you, and then the Basil obviously gives you the earplugs. And then the last Dober Greaves gives you an additional 2 for attack boost, the attack boost skill. But if anything, if you guys don't have an attack charm, you guys should have it. I strongly recommend it. If you're gonna go with an offensive armor set, I highly recommend it. It does a lot of wonderful things for you as far as damage output. Oh yeah, let me show you. So the Obliteration's Footfall does 1201, right? Okay, so let me show you guys what it actually does in damage with the whole suit and the whole, and I'll show you guys the gems in just a second. It does 1279, okay, and actually I added an attack, a dragon attack, so it gives it an additional dragon element to it. So it does a lot of damage, guys. It really does work wonders. It's probably one of my favorite hammers to use in the game. Let me show you guys the decorations that I have on here. Now you guys could. This is what's awesome about playing Monster Hunter. There's not a specific way you should build an armor. There's a lot of recommendations from other YouTubers. There's a lot of recommendations from other people as far as using this armor set. But for me, this armor set, different armor set, sorry, and this is what I have. So I get an additional 2 earplugs. So now, if you guys don't have earplugs, then you can obviously swap out the Diablo's helm and get the basil, just to get the additional spot for earplugs. If not, try to get the charm and swap out the charm for attack, and then work your way around the getting the attack up for at least the element in the weapon. But it works pretty good, guys. So I have earplugs for the helm and the chest, for the mail, for the chest piece. So I don't know. One thing that I don't like about Monster Hunter is I don't like getting stunned. Getting to the point where you're stunned, you can't do anything, you're defenseless. Normally, I have normally, in every Monster Hunter that I've played, and I think since Monster Hunter Ultimate on the Wii U, I don't know. I don't like getting stunned, and I always have the habit of running towards a fellow hunter of mine. I'll run up to him and I'll hit him just to knock them out of their their dizzy state or whatever, so their stunned state. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have on it, guys, and it's not much, but it does a lot of damage. It does a lot, because technically, without this being gemmed out, it's at 1092. If you guys see on the right side, under the under the rarity 8 subtitle. So it does a lot of damage, but obviously if you get the attack up, it goes from that to 1279, which is huge. So yeah, that's something that I really recommend. So let me go ahead and show you guys another set, if you will, that I have. So let me go ahead and save this set real quick. Register loadout. Real cool. I honestly don't think you guys are gonna be very upset with that one, because it's a pretty cool set to have. Okay, so another set that I use, guys, which is where's it at? So I use the Gigante set for many of my things, but the this is another one that you guys can actually do, and it's very cool to use. Where is it at? I know I should have named him. Stop yelling at me. Okay, so where the heck is it at? But yeah, it's a lot of these, the ones that I have, guys. There you go. I did actually name it too. Okay, so let me show you guys real quick. Just show you guys what this weapon, this armor actually does. So it's a Kovitarath, and I know it's the alpha set for the whole thing, but the secret to this is the Xeno'jiiva claws. Swapping out the actual gloves for the Xeno'jiiva, and the reason why I'm going to tell you guys is that's a very good move. Okay. Because this gives you critical boost 1 and flinch free. And you're like, okay, gives you flinch free. Great. But something that I highly recommend for you guys to do is that look at everything on the side here, guys. And look at every single little thing. Look at that. Look at all the damage. Look at all the, the special. Oh my god, it does so much. So let me show you guys the decorations for it that I have. Now you might have decorations that that I don't have. I might have decorations that you don't have. So I highly recommend to try out different things. So the reason why I have handicraft on here And the reason why I'm using the Xeno Cipher longsword is because it has two it has two uh, level 3 slots to gem out. So I mean that's huge. So I just went with Tenderizer Jewel just to make it easier to get increased affinity to those weak spots. Um, and I just went with expert jewels just for additional affinity. Not really much of a purpose, just use it for that. Normally, this is what I use against. I'll use it against the Diablos. I'll use it against when I want to cut off a tail. So, I'll use it against Rathlos. I'll use it with Rathian. So, that's normally what I do. And then, obviously, of course, I don't like getting stunned myself, so I put a steadfast jewel on there. So, let me just show you guys what it does. So, in the Handicraft 5, I'm stun free, critical boost. Now, this was a huge one for me. I actually tested it out a few times too. And it gives you increased damage dealt by critical hits. Increases the damage of critical hits. Okay? So, for each time you get a critical, the damage on it increases by 40%. Amazing, guys. I'm telling you, this right here, few hits to the tail, I normally swipe it off, and and then the Handicraft I don't have to sharpen it as much. And I know that there's the Otogeron, you sharpen the weapon, you have 60 seconds to use it, a whole minute, so you can not lose sharpness. Cool. But I'm telling you, for what this armor does, and I think this armor in my opinion is very OP when it comes to that. You get free element if you do that. I don't really use a lot of those weapons, so and if I do, I normally have a I don't know. I tend to stay away from it. Just there's certain weapons in the game right now that they're very very good to use against it and stuff, and it works wonders. But I normally stay away from it. And then next one obviously is the weakness exploit and the Stamina Thief. The Stamina Thief, I usually swap it out. Like if I'm gonna fight a tempered, I'll swap out the critical eye and the Stamina Thief, and I'll go with something with like more defense or more what's it called? More defense. Whatever element I'm gonna go up against. If I'm going up against a Tailstra, I'll take some blast protection, or I'll take some fire resistance in place for those two gems. Decorations, and then the same with these. But that's normally what I just have. And then the armor itself has has wide range, peak performance too, pretty cool, when your health is full and stuff like that. So yeah, these are the two sets, guys, that I wanted to show you guys. Please leave a like in the comment, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. If you guys have any more any recommendations for any sets that I think that I should cover, let me know in the comment section below, guys. And because I have a lot more to offer too. Like I have a lot of sets. Just real quick, let's go ahead and go to the smithy. I have a lot of different armors. I honestly have. I would say at least almost every alpha and beta set in the game for the Elder Dragons and stuff like that. So let me see real quick. Go to armor. I even got the Dante, but I haven't gotten it. Blossom, looks alright, I guess. It looks kind of fancy stuff, but no. But see, I haven't got the Devil's Joe. I beat it several times, and I actually ended up getting it and stuff. But I didn't really enjoy it as much. The commission, I really like about this is that it has the defense status like plus 10 to everything. So that's very very good. But the only thing is, though, some of the abilities on here is kind of it doesn't do much for my liking. But very very cool. I want to get the Guild Cross. It's on my to-do list right now. So that's something that would be very very cool. Resuscitate, fortify. Okay, cool, awesome. So yeah, so with that saying, guys, it's gonna be the end of the video. I'll show you guys I'll show you guys some cool armor sets next time. Some OP armor sets. And Melvin, yes, he's changed since last time you guys saw him. And yeah, with that saying, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one. And peace. Melvin, you gotta say bye. Oh my god, he starts licking himself. You guys don't matter to him. Bye!